and Xbox fans, and welcome to another episode on Pokemon Sword and Shield on the Nintendo Switch 2 edition. You guessed it, my name is Devon Law, aka Player One, and I'm the shiny Pokemon hunter, Paldea Scarlet Violet, shiny Pokemon expert, and Legends ZA Kalos region, and all that, and shiny Pokemon expert, and both Pokemon Legends ZA and Paldea Scarlet Violet. And here is my host, Swabius Elementary Jones 1542. Say hello to the fellow audience.
Hello everybody, what's up?
So, Swabians, would you tell your audience about yourself, please?
Me, the shine hunter and the sword. Yeah, the trainer, the trainer on the sword, like trading stuff. The breeding part, it's kind of process of one of it, so I think I'm doing alright.
Okay, and now without further ado, so it's another introduction out of the way, so let's get started. Okay, in my previous episode, we collected 6 gym badges, and here we're at number 7 at Spike Muth, which we're going to fight Dark type. Okay, Dark type Pokemons can be only weak against fighting types, bug types, or fairy types. Those 3 types can take down any Dark type without a fail, but Psychic types and Ghost types won't make a dent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because if you're using the fair type, just look out for my skunk that they have over there, because it's part poison, so you might want to look out for that.
So we're gonna be very, very cautious, and make sure we don't and make sure we proceed cautious because dark types are very sneaky. Okay, so I'm gonna put my chili in front because in case things go a little screwy, and put Cinderace in second place in case the chili don't pull through, and the rest of my team will be in third, fourth, fifth, and sixth in case things go a little south, and that's the strategy we will use. Okay, here we go. Into Spike Mew. This what Spike Muse looks like. Kind of like a back alley.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, looking
And
around the fighting type area.
and, and here we have a Pokemon Center in the back alley with the Team Yell right with Team Yell just sitting there minding their business, not doing their too reckless. And also, folks, it's always good to heal your Pokemon before you start battling.
Mm-hmm.
And also, folks, stay tuned for the upcoming games for both Nintendo Switch 2, the Nintendo Switch, and PlayStation. There's Marnie, the the rivalry we've previously battled, and both the Bidoof drop in and, and out in the field. The first time we battled Marnie, we were in the Bidoof dropping, aka the hotel, and Motor Stoke. With the shutter closed, nobody's gonna be able to challenge the gym. Well, that's not good. I gotta look into this. You do that. I just happen to have many of these, so I'll give you one. Got it? You can handle yourself, right? Of course, Marty. You look at the 2-year champion in Paldea and ZA. And the trainer we're gonna fight is called Piers, the Pokemon who likes to rock and roll. Okay. I like this grunt right here because he's so polite that we're not in our full battle form. So remember, folks, if we battle remember, folks, we ain't battling gym challenges or battling gyms. Be sure you put on the correct uniform that you're supposed to wear, because if you don't, then you won't be able to bat at all. Hello, right? Hello, Riley. 8333. Welcome to the live stream. This is Pokemon Sword and Shield on the Nintendo Switch 2 with my host Swabians on Much Jones 1542.
That's true. We're playing the same game as them, and that's what we're
Ye-
doing.
Yep, this game is called Pokemon Sword and Shield. And you can play it on both Switch and Switch 2. And also, the same they're making a new Pokemon game called Pokemon Legends Galar, but it's not gonna be an official date right now. But we will get into it if you have any questions. Okay, here we go. And two grunts are coming out the sides. Hello, Dr. Ice 7273. Welcome to the live stream in Pokemon Sword and Shield.
So, okay, so we got Dr. Ice and we got the other guys coming in here. Cool.
My team got 3 shiny Pokemons and 3 regular Pokemons.
Now,
Okay, so he has a Leon. But this one's in the Galar form. So that means this one is normal dark. The original is just pure normal. Okay? Okay, Jillian? Okay, Jillian. Let's show him what the snapshot looks like. Go and keep it a safe distance.
Yeah, because this one is based on,
Be-
maybe
because-
they're acting
Yeah, Leon. Because I remember correctly, you're slick.
Yeah, and it's based on, and that Pokemon is based on, like, one of those, like, rock stars.
Ooh, that's an Gleam. Good one, Rapidash.
Oh, shot it.
Ooh, that's an Gleam. Good one, Rapidash.
Super effective. He's very smart. Just gotta look out for the poison. Because they know
To-
Pokemon for dark and poison,
To-
so look out for that.
Told you, Team Yell, do not underestimate us Earthrealm warriors.
Right.
Folks, those who don't know what Earthrealm is, they're the good guys of the Mortal Kombat clan. The Netherrealm are bad guys, but if you play in a certain game called Mortal Kombat 1, there are some Netherrealmers work for Earthrealm side.
That's always true.
Yeah, like for instance, like the character called Reptile. He used to be an out warrior too, but 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 due to his mistakes, he make amends and work alongside with Earthrealm, same to Ashura and Baraka. Well, Baraka did not join Earthrealm right now, but he did aid them, so it's kind of like a plus for him. Now here we have a Mr. Mime blocking the way. So in order to get past this Mr. Mime, we got to defeat one of the TLs again. Defeat one of the TLs, and Mr. Mime will submit.
Right. And we'll proceed further down.
And this trainer has a Thievul, the Pokemon we have raised back in my previous game. Remember, folks, Thievul can be found in routes 2, 3, or the Wild Zone. You can also find the Baby Evolution too, called a Nickit.
Which is very true well there too. Very true.
And also, folks, it's always good to show you Pokemon that you care about them. Do so, and your Pokemon will always listen to you and obey your command.
Don't do so.
And remember, Pokemon are friends/allies, not tools.
Yeah, we already had an organization that did that before, and now we've already had enough. And yes.
All right. Another TM. Another TL terminated. And also, they're saying to make a new Mortal Kombat game too. That's coming out for PlayStation 5. But that might be in 2027 to 2028 to 2029.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa!
What
And,
happened? Are they okay?
and here we have two yells breaking the glass windows and jump from their rooftops and 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 land on their bottom.
Yeah, that seems alright.
So remember, folks, jumping out windows and jumping off rooftops is definitely not a good sign.
No, that's a good reason for your bones to break. That's definitely very good.
Okay, now this TL right here is called Scrafty. If I remember correctly, Scrafty came from the Kalos region, and this Pokemon has also a Mega Evolution too. And also, a certain trainer owns this Scrafty called Naveen, the fashion designer.
Well,
Alright, direct hit. Nice one, Tillian. Good one, Tillian, with a direct hit move.
you go. Now that's one way to get. Now that's how you use it. There you go.
And also, folks, the more battles you do, the stronger your team and allies will become.
Which is very true. Why that? Just gotta know what you're doing. That's the thing.
Cool, Max Revive. Collect them. And remember, folks, if you're ever thinking you're in pinch, you can also heal up your Pokemon, but be careful so you don't waste your special full heals and all that. Because if you don't, because if you waste them, then then that might be a trouble for you.
Mm-hmm.
Great, another Mr. Mind party.
Yes.
And here we have two acrobatic. Okay, here we have two grunts that be doing back flips and front flips in the previous game called acrobatics.
I'll be right back with you.
Okay. And this Pokemon summoned a Weavile. Okay, now Weavile. Now, okay, now this Pokemon called Weavile is the original. That's from the Sinnoh region, which is the actual Diamond and the actual Pearl. But when you have a Sneasel that's from the Hisui, it will become Poison Fighting. Then when you evolve it, it'll evolve into Sneasel Lure. But you need a certain but you need to do a certain condition in order to evolve it. Really? Battle Claw against a water attack? I'm not even a fairy. And Weavile is up and gone. Hashtag you're defeated. Oh, thank you, Grunt. Th- thank you, acrobatic grunts. So since we battle them, the the Team Yellow won't be a threat. They'll be allies.
Yeah. Now I'm back.
Welcome back, Elementary 5042.
So, yeah. Sorry about that.
And
You have to use it
oh,
twice.
okay, I want to 42. Today we fought a Weavile. Remember correctly, that's from the actual Diamond and Pearl game, the Sinnoh region.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have it if you have it in a Sui, they evolve into Sneasel, not Weavile. But you need to do a certain condition in order to make in order to evolve that Sneasel. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
A dead end?
Mm-hmm.
A dead end? I guess not. Okay, so if you had a dead end look like this, all you do is go through here, then through here, and see we have another grunt that's blocking the other side.
And here comes Hop trying to fight me again. Alright. Good.
Great. Now, and now we have another Team Yellow without his mask. So remember, folks, with great power comes with great responsibility, and also it's not cool to review your identification if you're a superhero. If you're a superhero.
That is very true. Yeah, that's true. You can do that.
Okay, so this Pokemon summoned Drapion and Lightbird, and we're summoning Inteleon and Cinderace, and that's the shiny.
Ancient Thunderbolt. And the camera is down.
Inteleon, Snipe Shot on Lightbird, Cinderace, Power Ball on Drapion.
Mm-hmm. I see it.
Ha! One down. Ha! One down. And you're out. You're both down.
There you go.
Well, that's what happens. That's what happens if you reveal your secret identity.
Mm-hmm. That's a good, and that's also a good reason to get hurt. That's true. They shouldn't have done that, but that's true. Relying on that part. Same coaching.
Hey, Marnie. And
That's not that's gonna be what I'm about to do.
geez, Marnie, tell your friend to shut up.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Marnie, we're here. It's okay. They put up a fight, but they they were not up to the task
Look at them, bro.
because 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 what am I? You guessed it. I'm the Shine Hunter and champion in both Paldea and Kelos.
Mm-hmm. Firefly, Cinderace. Flaggy almost dead. Ow! My ears? You and that dang screech. Oh.
Not no. You are not putting on disguises so you can sabotage the other trainers.
Be grateful. Yeah, be grateful didn't have rabies right now.
Team Yo. Be thankful I didn't plunge you into another round.
Mm-hmm.
Because a certain somebody it's because a certain somebody loves to kill people who be too reckless.
Agreed. And Hop over here says he's my snake of all people. I did not like that. So I'm punishing this kid. For that one. Okay, I don't mind Devin getting my snake from this game. I don't mind. As long as no one, misuse it for...
Okay, thank you, Marnie.
For evil purposes or something.
Well, thank you, Marnie. Huh, what a sweet little girl.
If someone did, then I would have a guilty face.
Oh boy.
I don't think any of you are gonna like that.
Oh boy. Here comes the leader. Oh boy, here comes the leader. That's Pierce.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, the trainer who loves to rock and roll. Kind of like a toxicity. So you're finally here, huh? That's right, Pierce. And also, folks, those who don't know who Pierce is, Pierce, he he he's the rock and roll punk guy, just like toxicity, and he's Marnie's big brother,
You know?
kind of like a family relative.
True. And Oracle over here, would you stop jump scaring me out of nowhere?
See, I'm really not good at gym. See, I'm I'm not really good, not really a great gym leader. Figure out that's why nobody was coming to challenge me. Don't don't worry, Pierce. We'll teach you how to become a gym leader. I have good ears, so I overheard the whole thing about the city being shut up. Yeah, like seriously, Pierce, like what was that about?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
So when I was alone, it was like my soul was weeping. Well, okay, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah,
This is a simple.
I
This
don't
is
know that
this is a
well.
simple gym stadium. We can't even Dynamax our Pokemon. So we can't Dynamax. Okay, so this stadium we can't Dynamax our Pokemon at all. So
Okay.
so that means our Dynamax bands will be disbanded.
Right. Right. Because he's a dark type typo.
Still, I hope you enjoyed the battle. Good luck to you too, Mark. Good luck to you too. Are you ready? Let All right, Pierce. Let's give him a great show.
Yeah, just be careful.
Now then, I am the gym leader of Spike Mute, Pierce, the Dark User. I heard. You want to challenge me even though you know you'll lose? Don't I wouldn't don't count your Pokemons before they hatch, Pierce. Okay, Pierce. Okay, Pierce. Oh, I'll sing a song, but you'll feel the pain.
It's gonna hurt.
Here we go.
That's wrong.
Here we go.
Set him up.
And so he has four Pokemon too. His first Pokemon summon will be the Scrafty, the one we saw in the previous game, and also in Legend ZA as well. Trained by Naveen, and the Mega Evolution user as well. Okay,
Look out.
so this Pokemon has the ability called Intimidate. So when you see a Pokemon that has the ability called Intimidate, that means your attacks will be lowered. Azillion Snipe Shot.
Now that's a
Goodbye.
smart move. Now that's smart. There you go.
Okay. Okay. Ah! You just kicked sand in my face? Excuse me? Mm-mm.
He just used the whole fake out. Man, that move can be annoying sometimes.
Okay.
I do not know why the fake out has a physical thing, and I feel like it shouldn't. It's just doing that to people. That's rude.
Yeah. Have some hot water.
That's rude. That's rude. Yeah, that's the right word. That's the right word. Rude.
Nice one, Tillian. You too, Cinderace.
Great. Good job, dude. Good job. And what the word rude means, it means that like, you know, like you're mean to somebody, or just
Okay, now this Pokemon. Okay, so his next Pokemon we summon will be a Malamar. If I remember correctly, you also have a Mega Evolution 2 that's from the that's from the Ho- that's from the Kalos region. And you was an Alpha Guard too.
that's true.
See the
Here
light.
we go. And here we go with the fire type gym now. Oh my goodness.
Good one, Gardevoir.
Yeah, I see that being like some sort of pinball looking whatever this is. Like my homie just said.
Ah,
It's,
so he summoned the Obstagoon.
yeah, I
The-
see it.
Okay, the evolution. Yep, if I remember correctly, Obstagoon is the third evolution user for for the for the Galar region Zigzagoon.
Whoa.
Too slow. Too slow, Obstagoon. Too slow. Alright, direct hit. Good one, Gardevoir.
There we go. Just gotta keep swirling a little bit.
Uh-oh. You touched my friend's skunk tank? Foot.
What?
Uh-oh. He touched your skunk tank. Time to fight Poison Dark with poison.
He touched my skunk. Punish him.
Alright, Toxtricity. Let's show him a great solo career.
Yeah.
Ha! You ain't gonna poison me. But I can do this to you. Bye-bye.
Starting to do it to you, skunk tank.
Give it one little scar.
Oh, good.
Bye-bye.
Oh, not this,
And-
not this
and-
demon again.
You, look like the song is over.
Oh, not this bear,
It-
not this bear again. Get away
But-
from me. Girl,
Well, well done, my team. We stopped Piers. We stopped Piers in his tracks.
that is very true. You did excellent. You got him for me, so that's double the credit. Good.
Thanks, Piers. What? Okay, what a good sport. Taking a loss like a gentleman. Aw, look at the team crying in the background.
Mm.
Even their Pokemons are crying too. Cause they know Piers had lost.
I mean, he put his bed before, guess that's what he can do.
Yes, Dark Uniform. Next. Okay, with the 7th badge, we can catch up to level 55 Pokemons. So that means we need one more badge. One more badge, and it's finish.
Right, which is the hardest.
Okay, okay. The 8th and final badge is it's like the toughest one yet
Yeah,
because
this one.
because the 8th badge, that's your fighting, and you have to fight Leon's true rival, Rayon.
Yep, the guy,
They-
the guy with the breaker abilities. So look out.
So and also be very careful, because dragon types are now very foolish.
Mm-hmm.
So and also, but there is where you could defeat dragons, and not just using dragons itself. Use fairy or ice. Just be careful, because his last Pokemon is called a Duraludon. That's supposed to be a dragon steel. That means that means fairy and ice going to be a problem, because even though Duraludon is part dragon, but it's also part steel.
Mm-hmm.
So be careful.
That is true. That is true. That is true.
And also, in Paldea, Duraludon has a has an evolution as well called Archelodon. But but you need a certain item to make it evolve. And
Good
you'll
with
and
that
you'll
one.
and you'll find it in part 3. And look at that. We have unlocked the move Team TM85 Snarl.
Snarl.
What?
Snarl's a dark type move.
Okay, what was all that shaking? What is it, an earthquake? I hope not.
Never mind.
Yeah, because if a Pokemon using the earthquake move, I do not want to see it.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you.
Hey, you get Pierce a thrashing, didn't you? You should head over there to help. Come on then. I'll show you the way. Okay,
You must
okay.
be the trainer that my homie told
Okay.
me about that you had one of our ones we know.
Okay.
Silence.
Whoa! What's all that? What's all that racket?
Yes, you are.
Leon. Leon.
Okay, yeah,
What's
I found the guy you told me about in the playing time gym. I see him.
Leon? What's the prognosis?
Sorry about this. Nothing personal.
I Leon, are you sure that's a good idea? Because
That's one.
even though even though you're the savior of the whole Gallic clan, but don't you ever get but
Can't even level of
do you even know your way around? Because mostly you get lost all the time, and you and, and you don't even use a map.
For your insolence.
Okay, there's the only gym badge left is the one you'll get from the dragon gym leader Rayhan, right? That's right. Yep. And also, folks, Rayhan is very very tricky. Leon, are you sure that's a good idea? Because that because
Yay,
because it might be a super dangerous foe that we know nothing about. All right, come my team. All right, come my team. We got to go check this out. All right, come my team. We got to go check this out.
Oh, this is good.
Whoa, we see a lot of people and a lot of people blocking the whole tunnels.
Well, there goes the Clovis Squire now. He's no longer a squire anymore. He's
Ha!
a knight now.
Hey Hop, what's going on, bud?
Hmm.
Yeah,
Now that I'm
yeah,
proud of.
yeah, Hop. Where's your bro Liam?
All right. Here comes the fourth one. Let's do this.
Leon,
Let's
what?
do this now.
Seriously, Leon, you can't be going out like that because what if it is a Dynamax Pokemon that try to charge at you and then and what happens if your Charizard fails?
They're the on guard with this one.
Green.
Let's see who over here. Yeah, you're the girl that don't have to fight, which is the fight type itself.
Okay, here's the news. Okay, there's Leon and Charizard. Whoa, is that a Dynamax Berserker they took down?
Okay, 4 Pokemon this time. Let's see what means. Things are just getting a lot tougher.
Yeah, but still, there could be other Pokemon that could be. There could be other Pokemon that could be Dynamaxing too,
That's not
Hop.
gonna stop.
Because
Drill Peck, Cobanite. There's the kill.
well done,
Yes. That's how you do it. Yes.
well done.
There we go.
Seriously,
Oh,
Hop.
not the panda. Not the panda.
Seriously, Hop. Yeah, like seriously, Hop. They could be other Pokemon that get Dynamax, not just that Berserker.
Right.
And also
Yeah,
the more
yeah,
the more
you.
and also the more and also like if more Pokemon sees you and that Charizard fails on you, Leon, then if Charizard fails on you, then you're good as sunk. That's why it'd be rude to fight alone. Fight alone. That's a dual blade. Yeah, I remember correctly. Yeah, I remember correctly. You're from this hometown. Too slow. All right, direct hit.
Drill Peck. Ooh, ring the ring. Ow.
Poltergeist, huh?
Okay, Cobanite, hang in there. Hang in there, Cobanite. You're almost there. Just gotta tough it out a little. Just gotta tough it out much longer. Don't you dare give up on me now. You better not give up on me in this fight. Still help me, man. Now go. There you go. Now that's how we do things here. That's how we do it.
Yes. And the teacup is, and the teacup has, and the teapot has been tea down.
Alright, kinda forgot you in the decks here too.
Like I got no time for tea time. More like a tea time out.
Cobanite, time to Dynamax. Let's mess her up. Make it hurt.
All right, Cinderace. All right, Cinderace. Let's show them what your kicks can do.
Trying to knock this woman off her feet. We're fighting for Pokemon.
Of course, he has a Pessimian.
Alright, see. Target acquired. Max Airstream Cobanite, hit it. Ooh, it's almost about to be dead. Into YOLO. Nice one. Good.
All right, Cinderace.
Uh-oh.
Finish him.
Okay, took a bit of damage, but that's not going to stop me what I'm about to do to you. That's not going to stop us what we're about to do to you all. Cobanite, Max Airstream, again. Thank you. And you are defeated. Just like that.
And that
We're
trainer,
going to kill you like that.
tapped out.
Yeah, and
look at that.
That's tapped out too. All defeated.
And we're all the way around in a big circle, and we're right back to where we started, at Hemlock Stadium. Leon, where are you? Oh man, something's wrong. We gotta find Leon quick. I can't believe Leon put us all in great danger. Over here. There you are, Leon. Ha. Sonia.
Or now we can catch up to level 40 Pokemon.
I can catch up to level 55.
Nice one.
Incredible.
Revenge.
And the next Pokemon, yep. And with the eighth and final batch, then we can catch up to any Pokemon we wish.
The Pokemon that remains untouched.
Yep. Any Pokemon you wish, with the eighth batch, any Pokemon can listen to you no matter what. No matter legendaries, no matter legendaries, all mythicals you might find, with all eight batches, they'll listen to you no matter what.
What was that? Uh-oh. Whatever that noise was over here, that did not sound good.
Miss Magnolia. Gran?
I don't know, but something.
Sonia,
It sounds like something both that historical monument that I think.
Sonia, that's your grandma? Yes. Hello, Miss Magnolia. How are you doing today? Yes, look, what's going on here? Oh no. He's all wrapped up in fretting over the future of our energy, apparently.
What are you doing? Don't destroy that. That's historical monument you're destroying. Don't do that.
So we can punish him.
Got it.
Yeah, he should know better.
I'm gonna have to kill you. Nah. You're spitting in God's face, and they don't think he's gonna appreciate that very much thanks to your insolence.
You know more than anyone about the darkest day, after all.
No choice but to punish you good.
Are you saying the red light and the darkest day are connected? Are you serious?
Oh my, you again? Yeah, you're right, it's me again. We'll give you the right to destroy a historical monument. Do you have any idea how hard or where it's been all this time?
Yes, well, don't worry. We've got this. Don't worry, Hop. We got this.
Oh, I'm gonna hurt you good at beating. And that's a promise.
Don't worry. If any Dynamax Pokemon's coming at us, we'll send them packing. Yep. Like you've overstayed your welcome. Like if Pokemon said you've overstayed your welcome, I'll be like, we're happy to check out. We're happy to check out, but you're coming with us. You like that, huh? With the comeback.
This behavior, BD, this is unforgivable.
And don't worry, Leon. Don't worry, Leon. We'll help you keep our city safe.
There goes that. Is that the ponytail? Sorry about this. Nothing personal. Didn't have to hurt you.
Okay, now all we have to do now is defeat Rayhan. Defeat Rayhan, and every Pokemon will be as good as ours.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm going to do my best too.
and also, folks, remember, be wary of Rayhan because he is no laughing joke. I mean, legit. Rayhan is no laughing joke. And also, folks, there's another way to get Eevee as well, evolution. But when you go to Lake of Outrage, when you go to Lake of Outrage, then you need all 8 badges. But since we got 7, we could just take a glimpse of what the Lake of Outrage looks like. You just cross the river with the road bike over to that little island, which is over here, and there we have it, the Lake of Outrage,
Yep.
home
This is
home of
Galar and Chaldea.
yep
This is
home
for Galar and Chaldea, you fool.
home of the Eevee evolutions. See, even Garderoy's here. Yep, this what the Lake of Outrage looks like. Home of the Eevee evolutions. See, there's Aletheon. But we're going to have to skip it for now. But we're going to have to skip it for now because we need to fill in the last of the emblem.
You're the man of do-over, Petey. What? You over here destroying historical monument here. And you claim we didn't have a do-over with you? No.
Okay.
You messed up.
Okay, team. Okay, team. Arrest him.
Get him. Yeah, because I did it for my homies, so I punished him. I punished him good. There.
And remember, folks, without the last badge, we're going to have up to level 6. We have up to level 55 Pokemons. But with the 8th and final badge, every Pokemon, any Pokemon can be countered, can be captured. And remember, folks, it's always good to manage your money correctly too, because if you waste your money, that's like throwing away God's salad.
You know, you're going back to Hammerlock, Petey. This is your punishment. No, he's not joking. What you did was wrong. You over here committing property damage. And this was a vehicle moral. And you destroyed it.
And look at that.
What is wrong with you?
We have unlocked Max Potion.
Yeah, take that boy away from him. Thank you.
Yeah, get this guy out of my face.
Alright, but what he did was just, that wasn't cool. This is property damage you just messed up. And now we got a hole in the wall thanks to that elephant. That you used the chairman's road
Caparaja.
pachyderm to hit the wall, and this is a hole in the wall
And
now.
it's already bad enough that Miss Decibel touched my move.
Right.
And folks, those who don't know who Miss Decibel is, she's the second to last boss battle in Sly Cooper 4 clan. We have to match her musical notes.
Oh boy.
Okay, so we still can't catch Dual Blade. Okay, so we still can't catch Dual Blade yet. but that's not going to stop us because there are other Pokemon besides Dual Blade can be captured.
Nothing to put after this monument here, though. This was from World 4.
And remember, so remember, folks, if you want every last Pokemon to listen to you, you must have every last badge.
Yeah.
Not 6 badges, not 7 badges, 8 badges.
And
What?
can't believe that BD.
And once you collect all 8 badges, then every Pokemon can listen to you without a fail.
Mm-hmm. Man, I can't believe I was pumped. That was rude. I mean, that was historical monument you was destroyed. Like, those are good, man. It was a beautiful thing. I'm upset about that now.
So, but if you're fighting against Rayhan, you must take him down in a duel battle.
Now we're throwing that quick. Now look at you have to make me do it.
And remember, remember, when you first fighting Rayhan, you must take him down by completing a duel battle. A double battle. That means he goes summon 2 Pokemons, and you must summon 2 Pokemons too. Take both his Pokemons down, and I mean all of it, and you win. But be very careful. We handed ice or steel. We handed ice types or fairy types, because Dualandon is not partially. It's not partially dragons, but it's partially steel. So watch yourself. Because if you don't, then this gonna be some problems. Because if all your Pokemon faints, you lose. But you don't get to start over. But you will lose some of your money.
And I can see one of my homies left by the mushrooms here.
Oh, you're gonna become a fun guy, huh? Yeah, fun guy. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're gonna be very cautious. Here we go. To Here we are to the final and last gym badge. Here we go to the last and final gym badge. Yep,
Mm-hmm.
yep, this is it. Here it is, the final gym badge, home of the dragons.
Mm-hmm. Situation's getting serious.
Okay, so remember, watch it. Remember, watch it if you battle Rayhan. Watch it. Because remember, is his Dualodon is not is not
Anyway,
his Dualodon is not gonna be very pleasant. But if you go to Paldea, when you go to Paldea, which is Scarlet or Violet, then you must use a special item to evolve Dualodon to evolve into Archelodon. But you must go to the part 3 special, which is the Blueberry Academy. Now that's when things get really tricky. Just like in Galar, we hit the part 3, which is the Current Tundra. Now that's when things get super tricky.
Okay, now part 2, which is the Eye of Armor in Galar, that's when things get just a bit tricky. Now part 3, that's what really get that's really going to get you battling.
So,
And also, folks, I pull out one of my very special rare cards in the Pokemon card game. Sweet, you want to see?
yeah, sure.
Okay, here it is. This Pokemon card I pulled out in a Pokemon card box. So remember, folks, Pokemon Pitch Blackout Pokemon Trading Cards is launching July 17th, 2026. Anyone who wants to pre-order now's your time. But be sure you pre-order the week before, because that's when we'll close out pre-orders. So remember, Dragon types can be weak against Ice or Fairy. Just be careful because if you use an Archelodon, because if the trainer has an Archelodon, that's where you really gotta be careful, because Ice and Fairy are not gonna stop it like that. Because even though the Duraludon is Dragon, but it's also partially Steel. So
Very true.
that means you gotta be very careful if you're using Ice or Fairy or Dragon too. All three of them. Okay. Okay, so remember, we got to defeat 3 trainers in a double battle duo. So this Pokemon summoned a Silagoo and Pelipper, which is I don't know why, because Pelipper is not actually a dragon.
I honestly do not.
But hey, thanks for boosting my typing. I know it's not very effective against Pelipper. And go over, help him out. And Garver finished them both off. Direct hit. Nice shot.
All right, so I'm a couple Robert and Julio and a Ninetales. No, you two are crazy.
Laters. And that's one trainer down in a double duo battle showdown. So remember, folks, be careful, because not all trainers have dragon types. Some trainers try and fool you too. Think there are dragon types. So watch it.
Yeah, they will do that on purpose. That is true.
So be very careful. because remember, even though you're challenging dragon type users, but sometimes they're gonna try to trick you by switching out on you.
Mm-hmm.
For instance, like you're playing Legends ZA and in ranked battles.
Yeah, they do that on purpose. Yes, they do.
Oh, so you have a Ninetales and Tortonator.
Wow. Yeah, just look out for those spikes in that thing's shell. Look out. Don't touch those spikes.
You don't have to tell me. You don't have to tell me two times. Okay, okay, we're going to keep a safe distance. Sorry, Ninetales, this is for your own good.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Send up the shell trap.
And I found them up from that Devon found it.
Nice. Sorry, Ninetales. It's for your own good. And nice direct hit, Antillion.
They just did one.
Yep, keeping a safe distance.
Now that's intelligent and smart. That's good. Come on. Go.
Oh, glad that shell trap didn't work.
Mm.
Yep, Antillion, keep it a safe distance again. Bullseye!
Well, that's for that.
Tortonator defeated.
Well, that's for that. You did good.
Yep, I like that. That's what I do. Hold on a sec, audience. We're right back after these. Sorry, audience. We'll continue this game in a minute. Right now, we're having some kind of difficulties, but I'll try to get more information in a few minutes. So please be patient. This is Devon Law speaking, aka Player One speaking. I'm signing off. See you next time on our next adventure. And peace out.